are back with another miscellaneous planner related haul. I have a lot of stickers and scrapbook type things to share with you guys today. I have placed an order from SHEIN and I got a whole bunch of really cute little like scrapbooky type stickers and like papers and things like that. It'll all make sense in just a minute. Got so many things I'm going to share with you guys and show you everything that I got. And basically the reason why I got all this stuff is I have a reading journal here that I'm wanting to kind of like get back into. I started setting it up several months ago and I just kind of like let it go by the wayside. I didn't have a whole lot of time, and now that I've got a little bit of free time, I wanted to kind of get back into it. And I was wanting to do like some really cute like Nancy Drew related sticker things. So I have a cute little start on here so you guys can see. I made these like little case file dossiers in here, and I wanted to do these for like all of the books and then like put in like my thoughts on them and ratings and things like that. So that's kind of like the gist of the planner. But then I also like set out some space like further back that I wanted to do like little half-page dedications to each book so I could kind of like write more info on it and stuff. So my plan is to do like one book here, one book here, one book here, one book here. That way each like spread I can fit 4 books. So basically I wanted to do it in a little bit of like a junk journaling / reading journal / scrapbooking kind of thing. So I couldn't help myself and I picked up a lot of things from SHEIN. There's so many really cute like scrapbooky, stickery type things like that that are so inexpensive, and I got a lot. So I'm going to share those with you guys now. So honestly, I went pretty crazy, but I do have to say a lot of this stuff is like very inexpensive. Like I would say almost everything ranged from anywhere like $1 to maybe like $5. But I feel like the average price that I paid for everything was about $2 or $3 a piece. So I've got so many things to share with you guys. I'm going to quickly kind of like categorize these slightly, and I'm going to go through and show you everything. Now I do want to kind of like try to go through everything, but I can't like be super in depth with everything. So I will kind of go quicker on some things and a little slower on the others. But the first things that I got, oh, and I also wanted to say, I will put the prices to everything and try to link to everything that I can. Some things may be sold out, but a lot of the times you can find like the same thing listed by a different seller. So if there's something like you really, really want, but it's sold out, definitely look around, see if there's another seller, because 99% of the time you can always find like the same item. And like I said, I'll have the prices for everything on screen. So that way, if you are interested in anything, you can know at least what I paid for it. So the first things that I got were some of these little sticker sets. I think there's 2 sheets in every single one. So I'm gonna like quickly open these up. I really just kind of wanted like a whole bunch of different things. So this is the first sticker set that I got. This one's kind of like blue thing. So it's just kind of got like random things and then like some text stickers, and then there is the second page. I didn't really know like what kind of items I would want, but my whole idea for the reading journal was to like kind of do like a cute little scrapbooky type of thing, and then like maybe have like one little sticker of something that relates to the mysteries. So here is the first one, the blue set. I think these are really pretty, and I like that they have a little bit of like a satiny kind of finish to them. So that's the first set. This one was the pink one. This one I think is so cute. There are like so many little pinky like desserts and candies and flowers. I like the little flip phone. So cute. And this is the second page. So once again, lots of like really cute things. I don't know how I'll work these in. These are a little bit more modern, I would say, but I think they're super cute as well. So I will definitely find a use for them. So even if they don't work like perfectly for my reading journal, I will find a use for them. Next up, we have the black one here, kind of like black grayscale. So here is the first page for this one. It's kind of like some old school tech. That would be good for like the Nancy Drew books I'm reading now that are like taking place in the 80s. There's some silverware, just some little random things. And then what do we have here? We've got like some desserts. We've got like a little key fob thing. We've got floppy disks. I remember those. And all kinds of little random mixed matched items. This one is a brown color one. Once again, lots of desserts, lots of treats. This one is so cute. And more coffees and breads and lattes and all kinds of good stuff. I like the little ice cream sandwich. And I really just kind of like the art style of this one. I think it looks like really cute. Next up we have a yellow one. Once again, we have like yellow items. We have a girl on here. We've got like milk and socks and ice cream and phones and everything. So this will be fun just to kind of like go through my sticker collection and like find things that relate to the mystery that I'm reading. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I might even do some on camera as well. All right, and then the last one I have, this one's supposed to be like green items, but it's kind of got like a whole bunch of different colors mixed in. So got a lot of like food and vegetables and fruit and a shopping cart. And then on this one, we have a shopping basket, we've got some juice, we've got some french fries, all kinds of stuff. So those are all of these stickers. I think that these are going to be really fun, and I can't wait to work those into my little reading journal. Next up, I wanted to also get some like little kind of things that would be good for layering. I have not scrapbooked in such a long time, but I always loved doing like really layered kind of looks with like a scrapbook spread. So these I thought would be cool. I could either like cut these or use them in certain ways, but they're just kind of like a die cut kind of like paper. So this one has a whole bunch of different like lace kind of like die cuts, and these are all blue. So these are like nice and thin, so they're not too bulky. So I'll just quickly kind of lay these out just so you can kind of get an idea of what these look like. They had a whole bunch of different options of these. These ones are like a light cream color. They're so pretty and so delicate, but I thought these would be really cute just to kind of like add a little bit of texture to like the scrapbooks and stuff. So those are that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a pack. And these are all the oval shaped ones. I think I will put these back in the packaging though, because I don't want those to get messed up, but I did get several of these. I also got a pack of green ones here. They had all kinds of different shapes and like different colors and things like that. So really quickly, once again, this one's more of like rectangular kind of sizing. So we've got some green ones, butterflies. Once again, we kind of got like a light peachy tan, and then like a darker peach here. So we'll definitely see how I make these work, but I just thought these would be really good for like layering and stuff like that. All right, and then I got one more set. These are kind of like larger square ones. These ones are definitely quite a bit larger than the last one, so I could probably cut these up and maybe like use them on multiple different like spreads and things like that. So these are all very, very pretty. These also have like a little bit of like a buttery yellow color in here. And these are just so intricate and so pretty. Like there are just so many little cuts in here. I, of course, could like, technically I could make things like this with my Cricut, but honestly, these are just so ornate. It would take forever to actually like cut these. So honestly, spending like $1 or $2 for these packs is way worth it in my opinion. All right, and then moving on, this one I got specifically because like the very first Nancy Drew book, the Secret of the Old Clock, I thought this would be perfect for these. They're once again some more like little die cut things. And I feel like even like the little backing card like this is something I could totally use in my reading journal, junk journal kind of thing. It's not truly a junk journal, but you know, I kind of use them synonymously, but I wanted to get one for specifically like a little clock like this one. That way I could use that in the spread for that one. So these come with several different ones. It's got some black ones too. I think it's like repeat of the cutout, but in different colors. So there's also some kind of like an off-white color there as well. So once again, plenty of those. Looks like there's 5 of each one. So I got those ones specifically for the Secret of the Old Clock in mind. All right, next up, this one I just thought was pretty, and I'm like, okay, this is totally something I could use like with anything. And these are like really pretty romantic frames. So let's see what this one looks like. So these are basically like a little linen, like faux linen kind of textured paper, and there are a whole bunch of like little frames. And since there's always like Nancy Drew mysteries where they're like art related and things like that, I thought these would be so cute to use. And there's so many of these in here, so oh my gosh, there is definitely like a frame for everything. So that would be great for any like art related mystery if I wanted to like add that to the spread. I think that'd be so cute. And I've always loved these like little ornate frames. Like these are like my favorite kind of little frames, like just the look of them, the really fancy kind. So that will be absolutely perfect. Some of these things I don't even remember exactly what they are, so we'll find out together. This one says Mark of the Stars. I think this was one of those like little just random things that I got because I want to just have like little random things to add in. So these are actually quite cute. Some of them are just like little tickets or something. If you can see that, it's just kind of like a little like faux ticket. So I think it came with like duplicates of some of these. So there's like little things like that. And I don't know, these actually might be stickers. I can't tell. I think they are stickers. So you can just stick them right on. But there's a whole bunch of like different styles and stuff. So I'm sure I will find something that works like really well with whatever spread or story that I'm working on. This one was my favorite. I think this is kind of why I got the set. This one looks like a little boarding pass or like a little, yeah, like a little boarding pass. All kinds of like little knickknacks and stuff like that. So those are really, really cute. And I like that it comes with like a couple of each one. That way you don't like have to feel like you're just using one and then you don't have it anymore. This one says insect survey. Okay. Not sure what that's about. This one says boarding pass to USA. So I thought that these would be like really cute for especially like any international Nancy Drew stories. Those would be perfect. So that was just like a whole bunch of like cute little random beige colored ones. I thought that would be a good color to kind of like mix in with whatever spread I'm doing. So those are cute and I like that they came in like a little box. That one's really sweet. The next thing I got, I thought this would be so like perfect to use with any type of like little scrapbook spread. And it's basically just like really pretty cursive writing. And this one like comes in a roll. So it just kind of like looks like this, and I feel like I could just layer this with anything. I want to kind of unroll it just a little bit. I don't know if this is washi. Oh no, it's definitely like washi. Oh, that's even better because then you can just like stick it directly on whatever you want it on. But this is what it looks like. It does have just a little bit of like a transparency to it, but not too much. So that is just something that like I could easily use just to like, once again, layer things and just kind of like make it look really pretty. I guess like collage is kind of what I'm going for. Kind of like a collage-y scrapbook kind of vibe. I think that is definitely the vibe I'm going for. Next up, this thing is kind of crazy. This is like one little booklet, if you guys can see. This is like one little booklet of all these little teeny tiny papers in here. Okay, I got it open. But this is like kind of ridiculous when you're looking at it because it's just a book. It's like this whole thing is like a little book. It opens up like that. It's really cute. So you can kind of like open up and it's kind of hard to see just because it's so thick, but here's like some of the little papers in here, but it's all kinds of like different little papers and like different designs. They're all kind of like in a beigey tan kind of color, but there are like a few different color ones. But I thought this was so cute because it's just a giant stack of like little papers. And you could do this. That's kind of fun. But there's all kinds of different things in here. So I'm like, there's no telling what I'm going to do with all of these. But once again, the kind of collage-y kind of vibe is what I'm going for. So something like that is like perfect. Then I got two sets of these. I think that these are similar but different. And once again, I think they're just kind of like little papers and stuff. Yeah, there we go. So this one is, it says Gentle and Soft Vineyards is what the name of this one is. But I'll just do a quick little flip through. This one's kind of like beigey tan kind of colors. All kinds of like pretty scripts. Ooh, I like these little vellum pieces too. Those are kind of nice. Little vellum. So these will be good for like the kind of like old Nancy Drew ones and like all the historical kind of mysteries that she does. So there is that one. And then the other one I got, this one also says Vineyards, but it's a different color. It's probably going to be a nightmare for me to try to like track down all of these listings and like find them again. But that's what this one looks like. Are these the same? These might be the same. Oh no, I think these are different because that's like a really pretty like royal blue vellum. That is so pretty. Okay, I like that one a lot. So once again, just kind of like a whole bunch of vintagey inspired, kind of like scripty writing and all kinds of stuff like that. So that will be perfect. I really like those a lot. I kind of want to pick up more of those now. Once again, just some more like little wallpapery kind of vibes too. So this one was a big pack. This one might have been more expensive, but it comes with a lot of papers in here. And I just love the kind of like vintagey style. I like how this one even has like the little vellum, little sleeve on here, but once again, I'll do a quick like little flip through. Hopefully you can see. I feel like this one has a lot of good variety of like patterns and colors. Like a lot of it's floral, but I mean, there's a lot of different colors here too. some dark ones. Ooh, I love that one. Even some bright pinky ones. Overall, this is just like totally my vibe. I really love scrapbook stuff. One of my favorite things to do is like go to Hobby Lobby and just walk down the scrapbook aisle and just look at all the papers, and I'm like, oh, they're so beautiful, but what am I gonna do with them? And these are actually a really good size too. I could definitely like use these to fill like most of the page and then like layer things on top of them. So all kinds of good stuff in here. Love all these. Ooh, I like that green. I like that one too. I like these are just so pretty and like feminine, but they have that like vintage style to them. So tons of good stuff in there. I love those. I'm really glad I got that one too. Once again, some more papers. Like I said, I kind of just went crazy, and I don't know like every like design that I want to do, but I know that I will just have to like kind of feel by heart. I will figure them out. So these are like a little bit more of like some grungy kind of colors and stuff. Not as much like patterns, but more of just like textures and stuff. That one's kind of nice. I like that little diamond pattern. And then there's like some darker ones here that have like a damask on there, some like aged paper. Ooh, I have the perfect book for that one. I already know which one I'm going to do that one for. So all kinds of different things. This one, ooh, says Haunted House. I can also think of a few Nancy Drew books that these would be really good for. Then some like aged weathered wood. This one's like some wood with like damask on top of it. That's quite pretty. Some skulls. I can also think of a few that would work for that. But you guys get the vibe. Oh, and we have a bat on that one. This one, I love this one. This one's just like houndstooth. Like a really small houndstooth, but I love it. Once again, I think the size of those are really good. Next up, I got some more. These are kind of like random paper. Some of them I think is like sheet music, and I think some of it's like dictionary pages. And these are like really big. So once again, I could like cut these down and use a whole bunch of them. So these first few here are all dictionary pages. So actually I think it goes through like almost the whole dictionary, so that's kind of cool. Or not the whole dictionary, you guys know that, but like almost the whole alphabet. So that is cool. So those are those, and then these are just like some random book pages. Once again, those look pretty cool. Then these looks like it's from an old like cookbook. That's also really cute. I don't know why, but I just love vintage like source paper and stuff like this. I think it's really neat. Then we have some sheet music. This one's Cupid's Dream. This one's Saint. Oh no, Lead Us Great Teacher Paul. Mother of Christ. And then, I don't know what this one is. Might be like some kind of like science books or something. But all kinds of different things. Oh, we got some more icings or frostings. Cake fillings, some more sheet music. You guys get the idea. But I love those. I don't know why I love vintagey kind of inspired things like this, but I do, and they're very, very cute. Then I also wanted to get a few flowers because there are definitely a few stories that like flowers kind of have like significance in the mystery or the story. And the one that I was reading in particular, whenever I was like placing this order, was The Haunted Carousel, which I have now finished. And I definitely wanted to get some irises for that one, as you will see here. So there's definitely some duplicates in here, which are good, but I definitely got this one mainly for the Haunted Carousel in mind because I wanted to do like a little bit of a floral motif there. These are a little bit larger than probably what I'd want for those, so maybe I'll have to like cut some of these down or something if I can. But you guys can see I won't be able to like lay all of these out super perfect, but you guys will get the gist of these. But like even if I'm not using this for like my reading planner or anything, I can like use them for anything. These are really pretty. They're kind of like that clear, like I guess it's PET, is that what it's called? I'm so new to those stickers, I don't really know exactly what they're called, but I definitely knew I wanted to get some irises. You guys, I have so much stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to like put all of this in one video. I need to kind of like go through this a little bit quicker. I also got some cute little things like this. They look like little ticket stubs. Let me take some out so you can see. Here, you can also see on the back here. They're like a whole bunch of different like little ticket stub kind of things. I am such a sucker for like antique looking like ticket stubs. I don't know why they're so cute to me, but they are. And Nancy is always going all over the place, so I feel like the little stub idea would be so cute. And there's so many of these, like I'd probably only use like 1 or 2 on the actual little like plan with me. Or like reading journal. I keep saying plan with me, but you guys know what I mean, my reading journal. But there's so many different little styles here. And some of these are actually gold foiled, which are so pretty. These have like little pancakes on them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Once again, you get like multiples of them, so that's really fun. This one has like little desserts on it. And then there's like some little pink and gray ones, some more mauve toned ones. These are like a little more, it says recorded, all meaningful things. But you guys get the idea. It's just a whole bunch of different little like ticket stubs and stuff. And I will find one. I just love these little things. They're so pretty. Those look good too. That makes me really hungry. There's like little ice creams and desserts and things like that. Ugh, these are so pretty. These ones are my favorite. I kind of like these two. These ones say Free Farm Country Printables. These are just so pretty. Like, look at that. I love those. So then I also got the green ones as well. I don't think I'm going to open all of these, but they kind of have like a whole bunch of different stuff on them. Looks like there's some fruits, kind of just some generic like ones, some like floral ones, all kinds of really pretty things. So I am definitely going to look forward to these. I like the little mushrooms on here as well. These are going to be really fun. Next up, these are like just some little random things. I think these are all food related. Yeah. So these, once again, I don't think I'm going to open every single one of these, but you can see like what kind of stickers are on here. I'll open one of these just so you can see like the sheet itself. So these come with 3 sheets and they are on like a clear backing. So they do have like a slight bit of like a transparentness to them, like if you can see that. There's also some that are just like little text on there, but super cute. This one's like a very like bread and like baking kind of themed one. So I'll lay those out so you can see all of those. That one's called Bread Market. So I've got that one. And then I've also got this one. I can't read what it says. But this one's all like little coffees and things like that, little desserts and stuff. So that one is super cute too. This one says Cake Contract. Cake Contract. This one's got a lot of desserts and things on there, so more like cakes and crepes and everything you can imagine. And then the last one, this one says, once again, more like sweet treats and desserts and things like that. So all kinds of stickers. So like I said, like if there's like a mention of a dessert in the book, maybe I'll use that as just like a little visual kind of accent. This one I think is more just kind of like vintage stock style paper. Oh my gosh, this one has a lot of little teeny tiny things. It's got a cute little like twine on here. That's cute too. And then all of these like little pieces of paper. Once again, really good for like layering and just like making something cute. This one is like a little telephone message kind of paper. And there's this. I'll just kind of quickly flip through here just so you can kind of like get an idea. This is just kind of like grids almost, or like ledger paper. And I know some people are probably like, girl, what are you doing? I don't care. I just love little stuff like this. I think it's so fun. This one looks like an old like an old advertisement kind of thing. And there's some more like little miscellaneous grid paper. I will definitely have to do like some of my like spreads on camera with you guys and just kind of like show you what I mean if you guys aren't familiar with like what I'm talking about. If you've never seen like reading journals or like junk journal kind of things, you probably might not be familiar with it, but I just think it's like a really cute kind of creative way to like bring all my favorite things together, like scrapbooking and reading and like all kinds of things and planners. So I like that this one also comes with like multiples of everything. So hopefully you guys can see there's a lot of paper in here. I'm trying to like go quickly because I have so many things to share with you guys. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Looks like an old vintage like grocery store like receipt, I guess. Just all kinds of like little random things. I gotta hurry this up because honestly I can't like take forever, but like you guys get the idea. Just like little teeny tiny things like this be so perfect. This one's cute. It's like a little legal pad. And then some of the bigger ones too. I'll show you those real quick. Just kind of flip through those. All kinds of stuff. All right, and that is everything from this set. I'm definitely gonna have to like put all this stuff like back in its little packaging, but I don't have time to do that right now, so I'm like laying it all over the place to repackage later. Okay, these, once again, I got some of these like all in a set, and then I think I bought, oh, I got duplicates. Yep, I have a duplicate of one. So I'm not gonna open all of these, but once again, it's that same kind of vibe, just like little scraps of like patterns and papers and things like that, just for like layering. This one's kind of like grid papers and stuff. This one's just a whole bunch of like colorful like handmade paper almost. And then there's this one here, and then this last one. I will open this one just because I think this one has more like pattern stuff. This one's cute. It looks like a little postcard. So I'll just kind of quickly flip through some of this. These ones I will have to say like don't look as like convincing. I don't know if you can tell, but like they kind of look a little pixelated. So they're not as like good looking on that particular one. Yeah, this one's kind of pixelated too. So I probably wouldn't recommend this one because it just doesn't like give the same like kind of vibe. Yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer on these. But once again, I mean like they're super inexpensive, and like maybe from a distance you might not be able to tell, but the print on this one is definitely a lot lower quality. But maybe there's some other things. This one's not bad. This one's actually a lot clearer. It's not bad. And once again, kind of like a cute little postcard kind of thing I would use. Oh, these are cute too. This one's like definitely like an old style kind of postcard. So yeah, a whole bunch of these. Those are cute. So this set is a little bit hit or miss on them, but otherwise, I mean, still pretty cute and all kinds of things I can use just for like cutesiness. All right, so there is all of those. Sorry, I can't go through every single thing, but like I said, I will try to like link to everything that I can. Kind of want to go through this one because it's a whole bunch of big stuff in here. This one was apparently a set. Oh, yeah. Oh, this has a lot of stuff in it. It's been like 2 weeks since I ordered this stuff, so I kind of like forgot everything that I got. Oh my gosh, this one has a whole bunch of stuff. I can't remember what even all of these are. So once again, I don't think I'm going to open like every single one of these, but let's open the blue one. I think the blue one looks fun. And I'm pretty sure like some of these things, like you don't have to buy in a set. Like if you don't want this big set, you could like just get it certain things individually. But I think on this one, like I liked all the things so much, I was like, go ahead and get the set. So these ones are all like more papers, and they are like kind of based on colors, I guess. So this one's supposed to be like the blue one. Ooh, these actually have like that linen texture to them too. So we've got all kinds of different ones. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, but there's all kinds of different patterns. This one looks like, unless it repeats at the end. Oh yeah, it does repeat. So you do get multiples of them. It's probably like maybe 3 sets of each one. So yeah, I think that's all of those. Or no, wait. No, there's still some more. That one's cute. I like that one. So these are all the blue colored papers. Yeah, so you can see like you get like probably 3 or 4 sets of each one. These, I think I got like 2 different ones, but I think they're similar ideas. These I thought would be perfect for whenever I do my international like books that I read, like the Nancy Drew books when she goes to different countries. And these are like little stickers. Some of them kind of look like little passport stamps. That's what they look like. So for example, here is one, if you can see that. Let me go for a darker one. This one kind of looks like a little special delivery airmail stamp, and I like that these were on a clear. That way it kind of like looks like an actual stamp. So these are going to be fun. I'm actually going to like go through all of these and organize them based on like country or whatever they are, and have them all together. So if I ever need like a Japan sticker, I can go to like my Japan sticker area and just like pull all the ones out and see what I want to use for that one. So there's a whole bunch of these in here. I mean, like there's so many. There might be duplicates on these. I'm not sure. I'll have to like go through all these in more detail later. But just so you guys can like get the idea of these. These are all of like the like passport stamp kind of styles. So that is one set of those. And then I also got another set here. I think they might be the same. I'm not sure. I might have accidentally ordered duplicates, but either way, it'll be fun to have extra. But I did get a lot of like different kind of like passport stickers style stamps. And then I also got a bunch of like postage stamp like country ones too. So I'm gonna actually have a lot of fun like going through and organizing those. So speaking of more of those like country ones, I got another set here. These ones are a little bit more of like a modern style, but I wanted to kind of get these too. And like some of them are like really cute. Like this one says London, has Big Ben on there. So this one is China. So some of these are like I said, a little less like vintagey looking and a little bit more modern, but I think it's kind of cute too. So all kinds of different ones. So once again, I'll kind of lay these out real quick just so you can get a quick idea. These, I mean, I feel like these are all over the place, and they're not just countries. They've got states too, it looks like. So here's Alaska, Great Wall of China, London. This one just says surf. This one's Ethiopia, another London, Chile. This one is Alaska again, some airplane, Japan, New York, Iceland. This one's just a compass, Moscow. This one is Munchen. This one is Japan. All kinds. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go through and like put all my France stickers together, all my Greece stickers together, you know, all of that. So there's definitely so many here, and if there's anything I don't feel like I'll use or anything, like this one's just like a little random like little feet prints. So I will probably have to go through and like pick through and figure out what I want and what I might actually use. These ones I definitely think are a little on the more modern kind of side, which I probably won't use as many of these, but I will always hang on to them because never know when I might need them. So these are kind of on the same vein as those last ones, but these are a little bit more, I don't know, in my opinion, a little more artistic, a little more vintagey looking. These are actually a little bit large too. So this one is Japan, this one is Spain, this one is maybe India, maybe? But like I said, all kinds of really pretty ones. There's Chile, there is Monaco. So I'm gonna have fun like going through all of these. But these to me, like they're a little more vintagey looking, like, you know what I mean? These kind of look a little more my style as far as like the kind of looks that I want to do. Hopefully you guys can see all these, but I mean, like I said, there's so many of them. Oh, look at that little cat. That one's cute. I love that one. Looks like my little cat Poe. This one has a lot of Asia stickers in it too, so yeah, all kinds. Monaco, there's been several Monaco. There's been a lot of Japan too. So yeah, these I think are a little bit more my style because I like the whole vintage kind of look. So I feel like these are definitely going to be pretty awesome. And as soon as I'm done like filming this video, I'm just gonna start like sorting all my stickers and like put on a YouTube video. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't know why, but those are kind of like some neurodivergent things I like to do, is like sort little things and like organize them. I don't know why. It's one of those weird things that I just like doing. This one is another like kind of vintagey style like ticket kind of vibe. So this one I'm really excited, and it has a little bit of gold foiling on them. Love whenever there's foil. So these are actually really pretty. They do have a little bit more of like that kind of like washi paper kind of style. They have like a little backing on here that's very glossy, so when you pull it off it's more of like a washi kind of style. But here's what this one looks like. Really pretty with the foiling, and just kind of like a basic like ticket. Like I could use this for like any kind of story. Like it's not like a specific country one, but I mean these are so pretty. Oh, I love these. Let me just kind of spread these out just so you can get an idea of all the ones. There's even like a really teeny tiny one here. What does this one say? Direction Estrado Barajas. I can't read this one, but very cute. Really pretty teeny tiny one. This one says free cinema pass. So all kinds of neat ones. Let me try to find like some more neat ones to show up close. This one says outdoor theater, Knight and His Servant, second performance, $1.20. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. So this one I definitely think I'll get a lot of use out of these. Oh, this one's kind of neat. This one says April 20th, 1977. I should use this on a Nancy Drew book that came out in 1977. That would be pretty cool. All right, I like that one a lot. That one's really pretty. That was a good option for me because I know that like stylistically this is like what I'm going for. I don't know what I was thinking when I got like these. Like I think I just wanted like a whole bunch of like travel ones, but I definitely think these aren't quite my style. Oh my gosh, you guys, this video is so long and I'm still going. Okay, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna pick it up. These two, I guess I accidentally got duplicates of, so I'm just gonna open one of these. More travel style ones. These are actually quite a bit bigger than what I was thinking. So these might not be as helpful because these are definitely like thickum stickers. They're big. I like the style of these though. These are pretty cool. So I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out something. LAX. I already know a story that'll work for that one too. So all kinds of different ones here. And I like the feeling of these. These almost have like a little bit of that like soft touch kind of where it's like really silky. So that's awesome. These like feel like really good quality. They're like a little bit of a thicker die cut sticker. I really like these like airline ones. So those I think are pretty cool. I just like the look of them. I don't know why I like stuff like this, but I just do. Okay, this one is not very good though. Like the print quality of it is like super pixely. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that one's not very good. That one definitely looks pretty cheap, but I would say, you know, not a whole lot of them look like that. I would say most of these are pretty good as far as like the resolution on these. Like this one I will say is definitely a little on the low res side. But, you know, like I said, you can kind of make it work. Depends on how picky you are, but I would say most of these aren't bad. Just a handful. This one's not very good. Yeah, that one's not very good. But I will pick through and figure out what I like and what I don't like. And maybe I'll like do a destash or something of any of the ones I don't think that I'll use. But once again, these are kind of a bit bigger than what I was expecting. But that's on me. I didn't like read the sizing or anything. Once again, I got more of these like little ticket style ones. These again are like definitely my jam. These I'll go through pretty quickly because my camera's about to die. So all kinds of different ones. It's hard for me to like hold this and show it at the same. Gone Girl. This one says Gone Girl. Oh my gosh. This one's for a fairy. This one just kind of like a little random generic thing. Another fairy one. That's kind of cool. Amusement park. This one's just like a random ticket. Beach club. That one's a concert. Another amusement park. Amusement park. This one says City Museum. I like how it's a little vague. A World Sports Association. Yeah, all kinds of just like little tickets. This one says Slumberland. Castle in the Sky. City Theater. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of I can think of that would be really cool for this one. Oh, that one's pretty. I like that one. It says ticket coupon zoo. Park, cinema ticket. Oh, Boston. That'd be good to use for one if Nancy ever goes to Boston. Concert tickets, cinema tickets, museum tickets, transport tickets, private station, party, transportation, Cairo, Tel Aviv, more cinema tickets, concert, and wrestling show, Mad Jimmy, Wild John. I like that one too. Wrestling show. All right, so you guys get the vibes. I'm not going to go through all these, but I'm sure they're kind of similar. I don't think they're exactly the same though. They might be different. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I did buy the same one twice. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. All right, we are getting down to the end of them. So once again, here's another set of just like paper textures. So once again, I don't think I'm gonna go through all of these. I can't believe how long this video already is. There are a few that I did want to go through. I think I want to go through this one super quick. This one I think is all like Japanese stickers, and I just thought they were so pretty. I just like the look of them. They're kind of just like a bunch of like retro Japanese advertisement kind of things. Like, I don't know why it looks so cool to me. It's kind of like the reverse thing of like where like English is just kind of cool in other countries that like don't speak English. Like anything just English is cool. I'm kind of having like the reverse of that where like anything Japanese is just kind of cool. So like old style like advertisements, if that makes sense. I don't know why it's cool, guys. It just looks cool to me. Like that just looks cool. I just like it. I like the art style. I like how it's very flat. It's very Japanese style too. I'll have to like whip out my my translator just to like see what all these say just for fun. Hopefully nothing bad. I apologize, I do not speak Japanese, I do not read Japanese, but I thought these were cool. I don't think I'm ever going to need this many Japanese stickers for the Nancy Drew series, but I think they're cool, and I might just like give some out to like my friends and stuff because I think they're neat. Once again, I got some more like Japanese stickers, so I don't think I'm going to go through all of these. I don't know if all of these are Japanese. Are they? Said I wasn't going to go through them, and now I'm opening it. Yeah, these are all Japanese. These are cool too, though. So if you can kind of see some of these. So, once again, some of these just kind of look like tickets and stuff. It's cool. That one's pretty. I like that one. But yeah, just, I don't know why. I thought these were neat. I don't think I'll need this many. That one looks really cool. Is there a bridge in Tokyo that looks like that? This one, I just like stuff like this. Like, why is that cool to me? It just is. It just looks cool to me. Oh, this one's cute. This one just says happy birthday. Happy birthday 2015. This one looks like a Japanese license plate. Maybe? Alright, and then these are some more like travel-y kind of ones, I think. Comes in this little box. If I can get these open. I think these are like the stamp ones, I hope. Yes! Okay, I forgot about these. I like these a lot. So these ones are, again, they kind of look like little postage stamps, but they're like all over the world, but they're kind of like a minimalistic kind of style. And I think that they look really pretty. So I feel like I'll definitely use a lot of these. And like, I definitely know Nancy's gone to Venice, so definitely use stuff like that. So yeah, this one's got all kinds. There's like Madrid, Luxembourg, Paris, Bern, Geneva, Vienna. We've got Bucharest, Stockholm. We've got Riga, Bratislava. I am sorry, I'm not familiar with that place. Bordeaux, there's Prague, there's Lisbon, there's Turin. So Moscow, London, Sofia, Rome. You guys get the gist, and I do think you get multiples of these as well, so that is awesome. But yeah, I definitely liked these because I felt like just stylistically I liked the vintage minimal kind of style too. And then last two things, I wanted to get just some of these because I thought they were pretty. I think these are like a lot of pink stickers. So this one's pretty, like a little rose. I could definitely like find uses for those. So yeah. Oh, this one's got a lot of rose themes. This one's cute. This one's Whittier Theater little ticket. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who this little girl is, but that one's interesting. I don't know if I'll use that one. But like little things like this, like a little fan or little like a box, almost like a little vintage soap box it looks like. Ticket stubs, like things like that, which is so cute, and they just look really girly and romantic and stuff like that. Like old French advertisements. Those are pretty. So, ooh, love this one. An old lipstick ad. And these are all stickers as well, so all kinds of stuff, honestly. I don't know about this one though. This one's like a giant button. Oh, I love this one. Bingo. I love bingo. Oh my gosh, this one's kind of funny. Look at that one. Moonwink. So just like a whole bunch of like little random things. I don't even know. I would just say like pink Frenchy things almost, but not everything is French here, but just kind of like girly pink coquette kind of like aesthetic. All right, and finally the last one. I think this is just like little random things. I don't even know what, so let's find out. This video is so long, my camera cut off, so I don't know when it cut off, but here's the last one. This one has like a cute like little piano with like plants growing out of it. So this one I thought would be good because it had a bunch of like kind of vintagey looking things that I thought would work well for kind of like the older Nancy Drew books. This one I already know like a mystery that this one would be good for. This one is like a violin, cappuccino machine. This one's got like a little bread, all kinds of stuff, like an old like radio. This one's a trumpet. I think I can think of one. Yeah, I can think of one that would be good for. This one just makes me hungry. That one's just like a little piece of toast with butter on it. Oh, and we got more toast. These are a little bigger, but I think they're cute too. That's another one I think of. I can think of a story that'd be good for. Some drums, books, violin with some sheet music, a grinder of some sort, all kinds of stuff. So this one, there's definitely like hit or miss, but like something like this, like a little like old looking book, that'd be a really good one too. different, you know, stories. This one's a cello. That one's pretty. Bread. This one's like another coffee grinder. This one's like a little coffee carafe kind of thing. Oh, this one would be pretty. I can think of one that would work for that one. A clock. You guys get the gist. This one's just like little random flowers, postcards and things. Some of them are not my favorite. Like this one, like the accordion, I don't really like the art style as much of this one. It's a little more cartoony if we compare these two. Like obviously these are very different styles. And then typewriter, that would be cute for like the old Nancy Drew books. And then like a little record player. Oops. Little record player. And, oh, I like this one. Little butterfly. Kind of looks like a little anatomy sketch of a butterfly. Very cool. So, like I said, you guys, there are so many random things that I got. I'm just gonna, like, have a blast just, like, organizing all of this stuff. And, yeah, so, like I said, I will try to link to everything that I can. Hopefully, most of the things are still available. I did just get this in the mail today, and I ordered it maybe, like, a week and a half ago. So, good chance that it could still be there, but like I said, if there's anything you're really wanting, definitely look around because there are a lot of sellers that do sell the same things. And so some of them you like might even find a better deal for the same exact thing. Alright guys, so that is it for this really giant kind of like scrapbook, sticker, miscellaneous junk planning, reading journal, all kinds of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.